Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I am back guys. Today I am doing something a little bit different in anticipation of a series which I really loved, which is Shaka Ilembe. Obviously, we all know that season two is coming. And for those who don't know, season two is coming, guys. It's coming on the 15th of June. I really can't wait. I think by winter here in South Africa, we are really gonna be enjoying a blockbuster of a series, guys. So, on this one, obviously, I just want us to delve into what has happened on season one and also just talk a little bit of what to expect on season two. Obviously, we all know that season one was really fiery. For those who don't know about this story, please, you have to really watch it because it comes from reality of what has happened with the Zulu kingdom. We also get to know all the different kings that were also playing part on what I will just explain as the biggest kingdom in South Africa, which is Shaka Zulu. Obviously, as even the province end up being KwaZulu Natal, derived from the Zulu kingdom formed by Ushaka. Guys, to be honest, I feel like season one, I have laid it all out there. It was very nice. As I already put it, that if you haven't watched it, please go watch it. You will not regret. You won't regret at all. You will definitely enjoy it. It was action packed. There was a lot of painful moments. There was a lot of happy moments as we see Unandi having a child whom was called Ushaka. Another name they even call him Usgidi, and that was when the great king was born. And we see him growing up, obviously, throughout the seasons. He was growing up until he became a young man around 20s, 19, and then they really changed his character to become the Shaka that is playing the current character right now. I won't talk up much about the cast because I can say that, to be honest, all the big characters that knows how to act were all included, that are based in South Africa. Obviously, the most of them is the ones that are proficient in Zulu. They are the ones that really know how to speak Zulu, and I really enjoyed. I was when I was just reviewing it and checking it again, I saw that they made it also in English, and I really couldn't relate to it. I feel like it's more nice when you're listening it in Zulu, even though I don't really know Zulu that deep, the one that they were speaking, obviously. But I can read the cast, and I can really hear most of the words that were being used. And to be honest, it was really enjoyable when you are really just watching it on its own Zulu language. Apart from the Zulu language, I wanted to just talk also about the attires and also the villages that they were acting on. I feel like it's very nice to see South Africa still having such areas where it's not built, it's still tradition, and for them to be able to find such spots, it shows how the province itself, as I already said, how big it is. It's a very big province. We do have areas where people stay, but I feel like the province is very huge, which shows also the dominance of Shaka himself after all those years. He's the one who end up winning that big province. I don't know. I stand to be corrected, but I feel like KwaZulu Natal is the biggest province in South Africa, and obviously is dominated by Zulu people, as we all know. From all parts of it, even Durban is still dominated by Zulu people, and the way that is so dominant, I feel like even other uh, tribes have really stayed away from the province because of what has happened in those days. So getting into it, we also see in season one we see also the Shangani people. Once I'm just talking about the tribes and what has happened, we see the Shangani people were also somewhere around there. And obviously, we see a king that was speaking Shangani. He also assisted when it comes to a guy from Tetwa to for him to reclaim his throne. But when I look now, I don't think that there is any Shangani people that still stays in KZN. I think none of them are really around even provinces that are near KZN because they are way north after Limpopo. Obviously, near Mpumalanga, they are around there, and it shows that it means that whatever that is gonna be happening on season two, or maybe even season three, we're gonna see that king obviously being banished or running away from KZN, and also I'm really interested on reading more about the Zulu kingdom, just to find out how they are placed and where the kingdom of Shaka himself, where he was located. Obviously, the kingdom of Shaka and also the kingdom of uh, Mtetwa and also the kingdom of Undwandwe, all those kingdoms. I'm just interested on just seeing how far apart were they from each other, just to also see how throughout the history how much they've been pushed back. Because I feel like at the end of the day, obviously we're gonna see it throughout that other kings will end up kneeling to him. We're gonna also see that for him to end up ruling the whole KZN, how did it came about? I really can't wait for that. Uh, uh, Obviously, the ending of other tribes, it was not really nice, but it was something that it showed throughout season one, that that idea for him to take over other kingdoms, he was actually given by King, whom was saying that, you know what, Shaka, I want you to go back home and become a king, and then we are going to both of us take over. And Ushaka just told him that the first thing that we do is to fight. You have to fight in order for a person to say that they can be able to take over. And it was a wake up call for Mtetwa that, you know what, this boy is really going for it, and if I'm not careful, he may even want to fight with me just to be able to become king of kings. Yes, and at the end of the day, obviously, you have to fight for the rightful a passage to become king of kings. You can't just wanting to be all talk, in which we also Uma Wawe and all these other guys that were really just saying that, you know what, I'm the rightful guy to become a king. All these guys that were just talking a lot with no action. At that time, it was not working, guys. Maybe you can have a smooth talk now, but way back it was all about fighting. You have to be a warrior. You have to have a strong umputo, or rather, you have to have a serious army, guys, for you to be able to take over. And I feel like, to be honest, the way that kingdom was, and the way that they were so strong, if it was not because of the colonizers, I think that Shaka was gonna end up ruling the whole Africa, if we may put it, because the way that he was so strong, to be honest, it was only the guns that was gonna put down that guy. He was very smart. We all saw his tactics of fighting. Everyone was scared of that. Even Abantwandwe, they were scared of that, because they were also having a witch, and they were also using witchcraft in which, but still they were still afraid of Ushaka, guys. That's how much brilliant the guy was. I feel like, to be honest, as I said, he was gonna rule the whole Africa. I can't wait for season two. I saw that Umtetwa's son, the one that is supposed to take over the kingdom, there was already selling out. He was selling out his father, which is a king, along with Ushaka, which has also became king. So I really can't wait. And also the drama between Shaka's mother and Shaka's father. I saw her just dropping a tear, and I was like, "What are you gonna drop a tear for someone who have banished you from his own village and cast you to say that, you know what, you must go fend for yourself elsewhere?" And you want to cry for him. And then she was like, "You know what, I'm not crying for him. I'm just crying that my son, now I'm going to lose him because he's going to become king." And for him to be a king who really honor his mother, it was really nice, guys. It was nice to see that he stand by his mother through difficult times, even though he have made some mistakes, even during the fights, he have made some mistakes of getting his stepfather annihilated by the enemy, which was really something that it really hurts him. Even though his mother was also coming crashing on him, she really didn't like it. So the relationship of Unandi, which is the mother of Shaka, was really something that we get to see her having other kids. And I wonder, on season two, as I'm speaking about it, I wonder whether she's gonna get another husband as she go back to the kingdom, to become, in Venda we call it umkoma, as she's going to become a mother of a chief. So I wonder if she's still gonna have any relationship. And also something that I can't wait, that we are definitely going to see. We are going to start seeing whom is going to become the first wife of Ushaka. I can definitely guarantee you that we are going to see a lot of relationships that Shaka is going to step into, so you can definitely expect that. And another thing that we are also going to expect is a lot of fights between at the Ndwandwes, between the king and his own mother, because he even himself, he called his mother that she's a witch. So we are definitely going to enjoy also that part. And as for Umtetwa, I think that the relationship of the king and the woman that really saved his life all the step of the way while he was banished, I feel like that relationship has definitely run its course, even though they still love each other. Perhaps maybe if they have a magical child there, maybe they can still have a fight for kingdom, since this elder son is also just disobeying and betraying his father. So, guys, those are the big empires at the moment as we end season one and stepping into season two. They are the biggest empires. There are three of them, and all of them are gunning for the bigger kingdom, or they are all having something that they want. And we already see the other kings also starting to be introduced, because for you to sort of win, you need numbers, guys. And some are getting inlineated and some are getting introduced, which is very nice. So honestly speaking, I can't wait for the 15th to start watching season 2. I feel like it's gonna be still be nice, but I feel like there will be a lot of annihilation of kingdoms, which I don't really like that much. I want to see the storylines that I've talked about, guys. I can't wait to see the storyline of the relationship for Ushaka, as they were calling him names. Some of the names were really not nice. I can't repeat them here because they were really not nice, the way that he was being insulted by some of guys that he was fighting with. It was really not nice, the way that they were making fun of him. Even himself, he was saying that he's shy from girls. So we really can't wait just to see how it will turn up. And see just how he grew into becoming a man now, who's in control of thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And also, I wonder if he's gonna keep the some of the armies, because now he was the head of the army of Umtetwa people. So I wonder if he's gonna keep those soldiers, or they're gonna return home and he's gonna have to train new soldiers to be besides him, or who's gonna betray him. We are yet to see. We all know that his father had other wives that we may want to get some revenge, because Umawawe, which was the other son that was trying to also be king, he was also annihilated at the end of um, season one. So we are also expecting some fireworks when it comes to the internal battles in the kingdom. So we really can't wait for that. I will just end the sort of review and recap and what to expect. I will just end it here, guys. We will meet on the next one. Cheers.